Hi guys. So today I'm gonna tell you how as an Indian guy I was able to visit five European countries. Countries like Amsterdam, France, Germany, Prague, and Denmark. So I think you're not gonna like the answer because it's not a shortcut which I'm gonna tell you. It's a very I would say exceptional way of going, right? So the solution is you have to be very exceptional, right? Why any other country will have you from India, right? You have to be really exceptional. You have to be a person, some kind of rare resource which their country doesn't have and you could have, right? So basically, I created a algorithm, a quantum algorithm, software which runs on a different kind of like nowadays we run system any software on a normal computer or on a GPU or something, right? These software are made for this very new technological quantum computers, right? And I think a lot of people might not have heard about it, but it's like a very emerging technology, right? It's got altogether different hardware, and there is very less people working in the field, right? And I created algorithm which is faster and accurate than the counterpart algorithm, basically, which can run on normal computer and GPUs and these all things, right? So I created this algorithm, and the company which for the work company for the which I was working, right? For that company, I created it, and we also got awarded for his prototype step. And because to represent that, we were invited to these companies to display our product and have some business meetings and all, right? So that was the reason why I was invited, because I was the creator of that algorithm and for my company basically. So my company owned it, and so me and my CEO, we both visited. I was working in a very small startup, right? Very very small. I was the first employee, right? And you might be working in a lot of field or something, right? But a lot of things is quite real easily available. Like when I started in working in AI in 2018, that time it was not popular, but still I was very far away from the people. Like there were some people who were way before me in the field and they were doing such a tremendous job. So I've kind of missed that bus. And yeah, and similarly, this time I chose a field where the competition was not even there. Like nobody knew. It was very hard ball game altogether. So it's not that I on purpose chose this kind of field something and this kind of thing happened and I got invited and able to visit and even represent India, I can say technically. And that only happened because not I was thinking that I have to go visit country. That was a very nice experience. But I was always chasing what do I say, the next good thing. I was always chasing the things which would make me think about, which will make me excited and everything, right? I didn't like to repeat the work or job which I was doing, right? Once I will master one subject, I'll just move it to next one. So yeah, I started my career in computer science, if you say. I was a BCA graduate in I passed in 2018, right? So initially when I was learning about it, I was very much interested in computer hardware when I started my course. So I think 1 or 2 year of my life I given to that. Once I feel like I know enough and there is nothing to explore more, or there is a saturation point, I kind of moved into softwares. Once I was in software, I felt okay, this is nothing that much interesting, right? Then I came into AI and everything, right? So yeah, I learned it. I really did, but I'm today also I'm a really good engineer, really really good engineer. I could tell you by myself, and I did a lot of hard work, explored all the areas. I learned as much as I could possible. And then once I feel like my things, my projects are getting repeated and everything, right? That started boring me, and also the AI. So I was not able to crack some big company like Google or something like this, big OpenAI and everything. Even if you're able from India, even if I've cracked, I would not have given those futuristic projects which actually the AI people are doing nowadays, right? So I was not able to do it, but any small startup or something you join or something, you will not get the actually good work in AI. But mostly nowadays, the AI is only become like a software engineering job. Main research and everything is done by big companies, and then you import their code and this kind of thing, and that's not a really exciting job if you ask me. So initially it was exciting because these big companies were very new. So a lot of things we had to start from the scratch. We have to create from even as a small scale company, right? So it was fun that time. I learned a lot of things. And as soon as I find that okay, now the learning was diminishing, I kind of switched my field to quantum. For that, I have to leave many jobs and everything, right? And take some part-time job like teaching and all, right? So that I could get focus on. So there has been a lot of sacrifices and a lot of futuristic moves which I've taken. I could foresee that this is gonna be crap, and I knew which field is gonna boom and where my heart is and what kind of interest I like. And I landed on the right place. A lot of people, I got a lot of backlash from my parents, my friends, and everything. Why are you leaving such high-paying jobs and everything, right? In the field of AI, I was really getting good amount, and which is 2000 back in 2018, right? You see how scarce that time it was, and I came into this field very new, and I did worked hard and everything, right? And somehow all the risk and all the bets kind of worked for me, and I was able to create this beautiful algorithm which was surpassing the current technology, right? Which was surpassing the computers that we have right now in the terms of speed and accuracy. And few places you actually the speed and accuracy really matters, and we did it. I did it, and to represent that, I was able to invite to this country. I was able to visit. I was able to get stay over there, and I didn't have to spend a penny from my side. So all done because the thing which I did. So that day was the. I think this will be one of the exceptional hard way. I hope you are not expecting some shortcut way of doing. Another shortcut way of doing is I could tell, but it will. So I had a girlfriend from Canada, right? We were in online relationship and everything, and then so another way, cheap way, is you fall in love with some people from the other side of the world, and you marry, and then you move together. That was also I had an option, but I didn't want to go like that or something, right? I wanted to be like it's a big decision of life. Probably you don't want to be on just basis of hey, you want to move a country. That's funny, marry somebody. That's not probably the right way. So yeah, that is how I went there, and yeah. The short answer is say you have to be exceptional. Think about a country in like currently I'm in India, let's say, and other people, let's say people from Nepal wants to come, people from Sri Lanka wants to come, people from Bangladesh wants to come India. Like think about what kind of people you want to accept in a country, right? We already have so much problems. There are taxpayers who are paying. A lot of people are not even taxpayers in India, right? So people who contribute to the economy will be really pissed if somebody is coming to you. Until you be that person who is lifting the game up, right? Who is kind of helping. So you have to be that person who can be plus one to the society, not negative one, right? You should be a giver. Then only this thing happen. So there is no shortcut for it, right? So you have to be a citizen, right, who can add value to the society instead of take value all the time. Then you will be invited to every other place, right? So that's how I got these countries. Probably a few more videos I'll tell what are the differences I found having a life in India and then having a life in Europe. What are the different changes I saw? Would I like to go again over there? Or would I like to settle over there? Or India is still better? So if you are curious about this question, please be subscribed and probably see you in the next video.